Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of You Pick the Loadout, I Play the Map. Today's weapon was picked by Chris and is the support M249 light machine gun. It was given the 1x IRNV scope, the night vision scope, with a laser sight and a muzzle brake, and he's kept the stubby grip on it as well. In terms of the secondary weapons, he's given me the 93R burst fire pistol with no attachments, nothing else on it at all, just plain and simple standard. He's also given me the XM25 Smoke. He's given me the ammo box and the mini grenades. He suggested using defensive field upgrades, and the knife and soldier camouflage was left to myself. Okay, so we'll go into Operation Locker. This is a server that we chose to play on. I'm playing with Chris and Meta Limit. 32 man server. No noob tubes. No LVGs, no heavy impact grenades, so none of the 40mm stuff, none of the engineer MBT laws, none of the smalls of the RPG launchers or the SRAW, which make massive explosions, kill everybody and just jam it up. You just get 10 or 20 people all kind of stood by one doorway because they can't get through, and they're all just queuing up to throw their grenade through. It's annoying as hell. And it's nice just not to have to deal with that. So, the gun we're using, like I said before, is the M249. It's the light machine gun. To be perfectly honest, I haven't really used it that much. It's something that Chris has just picked out for me based on what I had. The attachments are fairly limited. Spoiler alert, it's the gun that you get in the campaign mode. You get a choice at the end of the final mission, the 7th mission, on who plants what bomb, and depending on who you send down to do the job, you get different guns unlocked. So this is for sending Irish down, for lack of PC, sending the black guy down onto the boat. That was nice, a couple of little kills there. So what do I think about the gun? Nice that it has 200 rounds of ammunition in it. It's also fairly pretty quick reload, for as like machine guns go. In terms of accuracy, it's so-so. You generally have to burst fire down the scope when you're using the aim sight. It's not the most accurate. Just especially at range as well, it struggles for anything more than about 20 meters. And then when you're firing from the hip, it's a bit spray and pray, and just hope that you hit them. Generally, in a one-on-one situation, I've lost quite a lot to assault rifles and to shotguns, because they just have more rounds down. That's how you win the firefight, is you have more rounds on target down the range than the other person in the same time frame, and that's where this gun's been losing out for me. What you just saw there was me using, this is something I found really effective with the loadout, is I could fire the smoke down into that tunnel there, so that people coming through had no idea kind of what was coming their way, what they were facing when they got to the other side. And then with the IR sight, I could see back through the smoke because it's detecting heat rather than what you can see with your eyes, and so that was quite good to get the kills. Back onto what I was saying about one-on-ones. I've played this round. This is the second round I played using this gun. The first one didn't go so good, and the reason being is I was doing that was a terrible grenade throw. The reason is I was doing a lot of running and gunning, like I would with a FAMAS or an AIG 9 something or other assault rifle. and it just doesn't work. You just get beat hands down, and then that's just by average gamer. It's not as if you're playing and everybody's a one-shot headshot kind of guy. So this is coming up to what I was. In fact, this is it, telling you what I was saying earlier about this gun having a really quick reload. That had a round in the chamber, and that was almost as quick, if not as quick, in feeling at least, as assault rifles are. I didn't praise to the cover that I kind of got in this little room, but I often find myself just switching to the pistol. That guy just got me killed running in front of me. Yeah, I find myself switching to a pistol because it's quicker and safer than, especially when you're in open or under fire, than trying to run around completely blind for 3 seconds reloading your weapon. I actually don't think I got much of a chance to use the pistol in this round. I don't know if I used it at all. We'll do another one that involves the 93R pistol. Just noticing here, I noticed during the game, just noticing it, kind of watching it back now, is the sight's glitched. I'm looking down the IR sight, and I should be seeing it should be green with yellow people, and instead I've got. See, I've been revived now, and it's back to green again. But I just got a white circle with the red dot in the middle. I don't understand why. It would have helped here where I'm stood now, actually, because this is terrible in the snow. The snow is bright white, and you can't see. Oh, there you go. There's another example of me. Well, that's a perfect example actually of me losing out to an AEK, which is just that bit faster. I'm going around the corner, I'm pre-fire, and I've already killed the first guy, and they prap, dead. So yeah, I don't know whether it's something DICE are working on, whether it's I have no idea why that glitched out the way it did. Where I stood, where is it the map? Maybe it's something to look at, to watch out for in the future. But certainly when it's working, and when it's dark like it is now, or I can imagine Dawnbreaker would be another good map. The IR site was lovely. This was a good map. We seem to, yeah, you can see people rage quitting on the right hand side now, and auto balance stepping in a desperate attempt to hold it, although don't get me started on how broken auto balance is. Yeah, this was a good map, but we've overrun it, and there's no nuke feature or anything like that for DICE servers that are official mode. So we'll talk about instead what I'm doing with the loadout, and how that is how to work it. Is unfortunately I got killed by that guy on the right hand side, but there were a couple of guys in the meth lab there, and pre-smoked it so they don't know where I'm coming through from, and then the night vision sight was useful to help me get through, and I at least got first kill off it. Probably run and gun it a bit too much, but yeah. And then the minis are fantastic. You've just seen a bit of damage going through there. They're long range. They're slightly overpowered, but not something that I would particularly care about. It's banned in ESL, and it's not like I can't use it myself. Don't forget ammo packs, especially support. It's full of points. You just see me throw one down there. The guy with his head full of points. Clusters of people, especially on maps like this, where you might get 5 or 6 stood in one place. There's hundreds of points thrown away if you don't. I mentioned like just a minute ago the mini grenades were really useful along. Just picking up a few kill assists. Blimey, the incendiary's bright as well as the snow. Yeah, just picked up a few kill assists by throwing them along the floor. So that's the end of the round. Thanks for watching. Quick comments while the ribbons come in on the M249 is that it's good for burst fire, passive aggressively. Don't run and gun with it. Don't try and snipe with it. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.